Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Mongolia. We're still going for the Great Khan achievement. We have to take the Russia, Persia, and China regions. We have taken all of the Russia region. We've taken most of the Persia region, with the exception of 2 provinces in actual Persia. And, well, our subject here that we don't actually need to annex, I don't think, for the Great Khan achievement. For the Ming achievement, for the back and control achievement, which we're also doing, where we have to control China and form Yuan, we actually have to own that outright, not with our subjects. So all these subjects that we have here, Wuchang, Nanyang, Anqing, and Qi, we need to annex before we can actually finalize our win. At least for both achievements, if that's what we're going for, which it is. I took a bunch of time between episodes, not a bunch of game time, but a bunch of time on my own, to fix a lot of things in our country. One thing was trade. We used to be collecting in Human, our capital area, and then we were collecting like in Samarkand and somewhere up here and stuff. Multiple places, not the biggest chain of movement. What I did was move our trade capital to Persia. And we're collecting there. We're transferring all the way from Hangshu and Jiren into Beijing, into Human, into Samarkand, into then Persia, and collecting there. And we're also collecting over Novgorod to get some of our Russian power used here. We're unfortunately not getting... What is this? Oh, you're collecting Astrakhan. That's probably wrong, right? Probably want to transfer from Astrakhan to Kazan into Novgorod, I think. So let's go transfer. I also I thought about collecting up here in Novgorod, but we lose so much power in Astrakhan and in Samarkand and then over Novgorod that it's worse than our original setup. This setup already brought us from 160 trade income to 221, which is great. I also I haven't unpaused since, switched around our states a bit and our accepted cultures and our estates a tiny bit. So now we have, if we look at accepted culture map mode, accepted cultures, we now accept Azerbaijani here for some extra trade power, and this should see another increase in trade power soon. We need to still think about whether we want to keep ejecting Punjabi here. I don't think that's actually worth a lot. Also Buryat. The only reason we're accepting Buryat is a former gold mine. Still a gold mine, but it's a very depleted gold mine. So maybe that's a culture we don't need to accept anymore. And we, of course, accept our own stuff and the stuff over here. And then Muscovite. And I turned most, I think, of the Muscovite states here into actual states. We did not do Galich yet, although this is at least 36 development, so this might be an interesting state too. Yeah. Tver is definitely a state. Yeah, Galich might be an interesting state to make at some point. We have 1 state slot left over, but I like having 1 to turn on for conversions. So for now, I'm going to leave that there. So I did that. I gave a bunch of land to our merchants so that they would increase our trade power. We should also see an income increase in that, especially these places here. And they are slightly over-influential right now because I didn't, well, something was off in my math or the tooltip or something. But we have 2 modifiers dropping off in, well, 1 in 1720, which is in 2 years, which is absolutely fine. I also pissed off the nobility a tiny bit, but only a tiny bit. They're going to be happy soon enough again. Otherwise, I think our armies are moving in position. We want to attack Ming at some point. We still have to get some of this unrest gone here. And I think we also have some sort of separatists coming up. 90% on Jin separatists. Now, they might not ever happen. Luan, isn't that up here somewhere? Yeah, this place. I think the reason that we have the unrest here is that we had an event, right? Demanding representation, yeah. And it's a non-accepted culture, and we have the coffee houses thing going on. It should probably be fine. Could you just hang out in Luan? No. But half of you could hang out in Luan and half of you in wherever that other place is that has unrest. Who gives me Jin separatists? Luan and Xuanha. So it's Luan, and then I would assume they would be in the area if they're also of the same culture. Xuanha. There. Okay, I'm just going to split these guys in half and deal with these separatists for a minute or two, just so we can drop down that unrest to 0, and then we go into Ming. Plan is still... they spawned before we could do that. Fine, then I'm just going to have to kill you. I didn't mean to. Put our stuff back. Also, I noticed something that is a bit annoying. That's also a bit annoying, because these are going to move over to us. Do we have an army around here? You guys. Or, you know, just the rejects army here. That seems fine enough. They have enough infantry to cover it, it's fine. I noticed that I can't ask tributary states to transfer me their trade power. They would say yes, but they can't because they're my tributary. Subject of Mongolia. So normal subjects, you can just say, hey, divert me to the trade. For tributaries, I cannot. And I can't ask them to do it normally, so now they're just... It's just bad. Ooh, Ottomans are being ravaged by rebels. Nobles, Transylvanian separatists, Hungarian separatists, particularists, peasants, particularists. No super interesting separatists, but still. It's nice to see. Oh, yes. I was just afraid for a second. Where did these guys come from? But I know that, yeah, they're here. Let's just go in there. We have enough troops. Just crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Yep. Oh, lost a bunch of guys. It's fine. Now find a place to stay. We're planning to fight Ming. We can walk through our subject's territory, of course, and even stand in our subject's territory. So why not go to Wuling here with you guys? And we're finally getting somewhat closer to annexing here. Not very close, though. Which will hopefully help us to finally take the institution. Speaking of, is there anything we can do to... Oh, yeah, we're getting it present in more and more places around Korea there. Also get it up here. No need to turn on the spread edict, I think, though. I think I can turn... Do I have a spread edict on here? I feel like I do. I do not. I used to. Oh, I think I switched that to defensive when all those rebels spawned, right? But is there any reason to, like, have it here? 0.13, no. 0.19, 0.05. These are all terrible spreads. So, no. How are we doing in the percentage department? Not bad, 7.6%. So I think once we eat key, we're gonna finally be able to embrace the thing. We're gonna have to spend a lot of money. But I mean, we have a lot of money. We have 26,000 monies. That's a lot of monies. You guys, what's your job? You're merged to a proper army. So I have people on Persia, I have people on Ming. Certainly enough people on Ming. Maybe I want people ready on Shan. Any place around here to stand? Of course not. Because these are the only expansions we still need to do. Ming, Shan, maybe some Min and Wu. Oh, Wu. Hello, Wu. Just these Chinese miners. And Persia. Let's just go over here. My heir might die. I hate that. It's a decent heir. Strong claim too. Old. Almost as old as we are. Liberty design subjects doesn't really matter. We just pray for his life. It's not a great heir, it's just a fine heir. Could use somebody younger. Let's just pray. Oh, he died. And became better. Although the military power is not exactly what we need. Still super old. What's with all these old heirs sitting around? Xinjiang under my control. That place. Truce with Russia has ended. National unrest +2. Oh, Ottoman Revolution. Hello. Ottoman become main source of the revolution. 5 mercantilism. Ottomans more stable. They gain 1 stability. They change to revolutionary republic, where they have morale of armies bonus. Bonus absolutism. Stuff in places. Alright. I don't think I've ever really played with the revolution. Revolutionary Ottomans. I know they might still break through all these particulars and stuff, but I think there's a new casus belli now, maybe next month. It's like attacking the revolution target. Yeah, they are those separatists. I saw you. I knew you would happen. Come on, my army. Are you sort of an army? You're sort of an army. You are not. Grab a leader. Like this guy. Get crunching. Get that support if necessary. Where did I steal that leader? Not from here or here or here. Hello, true separatists. Maybe this army used to have a leader. Who knows? Or do I have an army walking? Oh, you are the guys who don't have a leader anymore. That's okay. After this fight, you can have it back. Kashan gains liberty desire and likes me slightly less. How are we doing on that? Kashan is free to have some liberty desire. That's okay. So crush those rebels, please. They unfortunately take the land. Gain 10 army tradition. I think we're super capped there anyway, right? Almost capped. Let's go to 100, sure. Take my land back. And now, do we go to war? So what happens if we... This is the thing I want to check. No, I thought there would be some sort of revolutionary target thing. Casus belli, crush the revolution or something. New bad event. Nobles are now super powerful. It's also bad. To figure out whether we want to keep that way. Merchants lose 5 influence, which is good. Lose loyalty, which is bad. But mostly if we want to do any development. I can't have them gain influence, so it's clearly this. Let's check our trade policy before we do this. We're now making 242 ducats, so we went up 80 ducats from last episode. Another 20 from after I switched. Well, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I will refuse to change my trade policy. Do we need to do any development? We have so much military power, it feels like we need to do some development first. So, find a place that needs development, which we were looking for coal things, right? And I have done a bunch of them. You're done, I remember that. And I think you are done, you are done. And are you done? You're not done, but I also don't really want to state you. You... I also don't really want to state. That's another coal place. You're done. You are probably a horrible state. Yep. Although it is all accepted cultures. That's interesting. Is that worth it? Maybe. Let me just turn that into a state. Make use of that call. Oh, what about you? Accepted cultures. And it is a state. And it's not in maximum development and it has coal, right? Yes, so definitely put it in here. Just drop, well, turn on the edict. Don't be wasteful. Encourage development. Drop a bunch of military development. Kinda want to get it to 20 here, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should balance it out a bit. 20. Now we're gonna make the merchants unhappy. Which deals with our disaster, funnily enough. So, are we ready? Are we waiting for anything? Why are you moving? I don't remember. You're just moving over there. You guys can return your general to this guy. Which one is it? Bahamu Borgijin. Not our first Borgijin. You. I would like to... Is this mountains? No, it's drylands. Let's stand right next to you. So we can crush you instantly. You join. I want to declare war on you, I guess, because joining is different. Right? We declare war on Ming. It's the plan. Can't call in Bahmanis. Why not? Distant war? Didn't used to be a distant war. It's just because Ming died so much. We could get the plus 40, but that's not enough. Okay. So can't call you in against Ming. Ugh. Bahmanis really screws me over on every corner, right? You guys, we have a truce with you until when? Shan. October 19. So that's very soon. So we do Shan instead. Unless you're also allied to Bahmanis, you're not. So we attack Shan in a couple of months. So you don't need to sit on Ming. Can I call you in against Shan then? Not quite. -6 though. Soon. And you would, I assume you would defend Persia. Maybe you don't defend Persia then. Oh no, you would. You would. We've been your super helpful ally forever. And how do you pay us back? By doing this. Sure, we'll help your enemies, but you? No. Not gonna happen. So you can then come down here, I guess, so we can deal with the Shan from all sides. What was it? October? Something? September? Yeah, we're taking some attrition for a couple of months. Which actually not quite fine, because we're super low on manpower. Holy. Is it just attrition? I didn't just build any new units. I mean, we did have to reinforce these guys, I guess. That's not a lot of manpower. Yeah, we're actually losing. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Just gonna go out of this attrition. We're just gonna have to stop taking super much attrition. So, attack you. Bahmanis is joining. Excellent. Take capital Ava. Sure. My subjects might as well come in. Go in for that fort. Go in for that fort. You guys, split yourself in half and just be my backup for now. So don't take millions of attritions. Yes, plural of attrition is attritions, for sure. Now, next month I declare war once my diplomat is back. Declare war on Persia. Army reformer died. Give me morale of armies, guys. Guy. Could go for manpower. I think I like morale. Can purchase an ability. What do we have? No, don't know if I've ever made it to this age since the ages exist. Limited. No, I have. I've had this before. Artillery bonus versus fort is great. Force march always is also quite nice, but using more artillery is just excellent. Ignoring coring distance, don't really care. Artillery damage is gonna make fights so much better. Okay, there's a lot of good things here. I think I just go for the quick sieging right now, Napoleonic warfare. It just means that where before this used to be capped at 5, so 15 artillery would be the maximum we could put on there. We can now put 24 artillery on there for 3 extra bonus. And it feels like maybe that's what these stacks are gonna be for. Deliver that backup artillery to even siege things even quicker. That's gonna be fun. And now we declare war on Persia. Stop taking attrition here. Basra and Nasht are gonna come in again. Poor Basra and Nasht, always just getting mauled. Confirm, crunch. And yes, I see Basra and Nasht already being annoying and putting stacks into my territory. But you know, I'm just gonna have you here to capture some small stacks maybe. Alright, so you're taking a bunch of attrition anyway, of course. So let's go down to a 15-15 here until the Shan troops actually show up. Actually, caring for attrition at this point. Let's do this. This is easy enough. 1850. Good enough. You have no job here, really. For now. Could send your cannons to help. I'm already saying those cannons to help. That should be enough. Crunch. Now, detach a guy. Then give me a small... Should consolidate. Give me a small siege stack. So move out most of the things. One more cannon, please. We need 5. Only we can now use 8 cannons. So let's go with an 8 and 8 stack. Sure. 8 and 8. And we have to remember that this is not an actual good combat stack now anymore. Because of the whole cavalry number issue. That's gonna be okay. I don't see Shan troops anywhere right now. What's this? Versailles boats, sure. Don't really care. Oh right, we called in Bahmanis. Yeah, Bahmanis is gonna just take care of that problem. Bahmanis should not want any provinces that we want from Shan, so that's gonna be fine. Let me see down Mongyang first. It's gonna be okay. There's 10,000 Basrans. I have a stack coming in. It's gonna take a while. But you guys don't need actually to lead us, so Bahomu Borglijin can go over through these guys, and so they can fight those guys. These guys, those guys, these guys. You're my backup. Good. This should be easy enough. So that's the Siege of Tehran. Poor Bam, constantly getting sieged down. It's no longer a state. Let's quickly turn to a state for a while to go defensive. Done this a lot too, right? And then maybe have you circle around Tunajd. All of y'all. Yeah. And your job is going to be to do that. Exactly. Exactly. And then my troops are moving that way. You 49% crunch. Poor fort. 20 cannons helps. Let's drop off like this. Good. 19. It's not 20. As it turns out. Let's make it 20. And you can... Where are you running? Mongkwang, actually. Stop you from doing... No, you're actually going. Let's kill you. It's fine. Kill a 1 stack. Be happy about it. On the Siege of Yunnan. Good, 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 good. So there's no more siegeable land down here, or that land that we have to siege. Next thing is Sukhothai. Let's have one of your cavalry. Deal with all this land, while you guys follow my siege stack. Okay. We lose admin power and Wuchang likes me, or Wuchang does not like me. I assume Wuchang loves me at the moment, but we can check that. They do love me quite a bit, and I could even improve relations more. So, no. No admin power for you. It's my admin power. I need it, I must have it, and it's never for you. Merchants Guilds, nobility, no longer disastrous, civil war in Ethiopia. What's this core? Oh, it's BAM. Sure. No, BAM, you're not getting your core. I know you get the siege down a lot, but you're still not getting your core. This army meeting up again. Go to siege down Qatif. I've done that before too. Bit of a deja vu here. This is that. This is more backup cannons, sure. And you are more backup cannons. Maybe a bit overkill. No such thing as too much overkill though, right? Right. 21,000. I mean, these are numbers. Can't claim that these are not numbers. Not compared to what we have, but still. Decent amount of numbers compared to what we have over there, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I do want to go on Sukhothai sooner rather than later, of course. But I also still want to capture all this land. Yeah, backup's still coming in. This is fine. Oh, young revolutionaries. More revolution. I'm still just gonna say no. No revolution. Someday I need to read up what would happen if I made my subjects revolutionary subjects, if that's good or bad for me. But today is not that day. We're going to Mongnai. Mongnai is highlands. So I'm kind of not super interested in fighting there. It's better to fight in the jungle of Sukhothai, although not a lot better. We took that fort up here though, right? So we can go for that other fort. Mongolia. Ottoman noble rebels, they should not care about us. Oh. Peasants, noble rebels, Hungarian separatists, Transylvanian separatists, still Albanian separatists. Revolution, no. Ottoman particularists, and more particularists. So they have the revolution, and apparently the revolution is a good thing. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be serving them too well. We crunch those rebels, that is fine. Now crunching the other rebels. I think I want to go towards Sukhothai here. And have that back up around, sure. Ottomans learned of Japan. Okay. Or I learned something from Japan, I don't know. Ming wants military access. I mean, sure, Ming. Feel free. Can I turn off this edict yet? Probably not. No. Kill the other rebels. Okay. Free that. My subject's gonna be super happy for me freeing their land. Sieging down a Bahmani fort. That is acceptable. Poor Bahmanis. Poor punching bag. There's that fort. Converted heretics of Tver. I think there's more in that state that wants to be converted. Like Rjev, I think. So Rjev wants to be owned by the clergy then. And I buffed the influence and loyalty of the clergy in preparation for having them taking admin power from them. But then I decided against it in the last minute again. I've done this once before. Because I want the clergy to be happy for my conversions. I think that's more important than a tiny bit of admin power at the moment. I'd like to get those cannons down here. Then again, if I look at how quickly these forts fall, it doesn't really matter, does it? Trade protection against Japan is gone. That is irrelevant. I think I can just de-state BAM and turn the edict off that way. Then I also get this, no longer get this annoying message. We've also pretty much dealt with you guys. So Basra is still in here. Let's not make the same mistake we've made before. And peace out Nash before moving our troops to Basra, because then we get black flagged. And ooh, my support got caught. Oh, my support just ran into this? Did I just not pay attention at all? Oh, it's not great. I don't have manpower. I don't really want to afford this. I'm not even gonna arrive on time. So do I even want to attack in there? This jungle. I have the numbers. 20 in the front line. They have less. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna try to make my guys run. While I can still control where they're running. Yeah, that was pretty bad. What, we're not even catching them? That seems... No, we're catching them. Yeah, there you go. Bam, stack wiped. How dare you? It's my support stack. Women and children in that. Yeah, my stack did not actually run where I wanted them to run, but that's fine. Bahman is fighting people there, that is also fine. My cannons coming in. Send those cannons down there. Get me some crushing. Just realized that I don't know if we've done, probably haven't done any blockades in this game. Which makes sense because we never had an army, a navy, but I'm actually dying here, Bahmanis. No, but close to. Where are you running? Mulmin. But not actually. Just there. More control of us. Good. I'm gonna have to do so much rebuilding of stacks after this. It's gonna be annoying. So, Nasht. Feel free to leave this war. 81%. I still don't think we take their land. We don't need their land. It's not even in the right trade node or anything. Although power, we don't need power here. It's all fine. I think I just want, I could say steer trade. I cannot say steer trade. Wouldn't mind that though. Can let them sweat a bit more. That's fine. I think that works the way I think. I think that works the way I think it does. Yes, I definitely do that. We have 8 pips of artillery here. Bam, 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 bam. Japan declared 1 Ming. That's not good. That's actually really bad. How do we deal with this? Why is this bad? Because if Japan takes this, we have to fight them, and I don't want to fight them on the seas. So, if I were to declare war right now on Ming, and that's fine. Just need to be faster than the Japanese. Boats, go home at war, please. And then I'm just going to try to crush the Ming there. It's a bit earlier than I wanted to, but I mean, we're basically done with these wars, so that's going to be okay. It's not like Ming is scary or anything. We took your fort. How do you feel about getting out of here? You don't want out even. Okay. I can fully occupy you, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, more wars, sure. We don't want to release any extra client states anyway at the moment. So I think it's fine to be in war a bit longer. Things that we have to core in between, right? So we can't just peace out everybody. This is fine. You keep doing that, Bahmanis. You guys are running, that is fine. This fort should be falling in any second now. You guys, do I have a free general? I do not. And I guess this is gonna have to be okay. As I stutter a bit. So, declare on Ming. I don't care about Ryukyu. I'm gonna go with the take Mandate of Heaven thing again. So we can... Well, take a bit less. What is it? That's war score cost. On the siege of Ayutthaya. So this piece is also almost there. I think we've done that with all the forts, right? This is not an army though. The 8 cannons belong elsewhere. To you, I think. Or you. 13-5, 12-6. No idea. Let's decide that they belong to you. Let's have you go to combat. If combat does happen. You and you do your thing. You do your thing. Now, where are those Mingese troops? I like that Ming is running to those rebels. That is absolutely okay by me. This is fine. They're trying to recruit troops, but I mean, that's just going to be more dead troops for them. You can take Gungnang or start sieging down Ming. No, let's do this. There's probably still a Ming army somewhere. So maybe Japan is just looking for some islands somewhere? I don't think so, though. I mean, Kelang, sure. Does that belong to China? Do we need that? Check our achievement. Also check the time, which we're over already. The Great Khan. the greatest of volcans is... Yes, we need the islands too. Whew, that's gonna be difficult. All right. Thank you guys so much for... Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel. If there's anything you want to say, do it down there in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.